Welcome back, fellow milk drinkers, to yet another Monday Milk Review. Today, we're going to be looking at the Brown's Dairy Caramel Biscuit. Now, the most exciting thing with reviewing this milk is that this brings the end of the spring milks of 2021. So whilst it is a little bit sad to finally bring that to a close, it does give me more options to start looking at the more weird niche milks once again. I know there've been quite a few new bubble teas that I've been seeing around lately, so I'm keen to get into those ones as well. But without further ado, let's get into the Brown's Dairy. Now, of course, this one is from Western Australia. It is quite new to see Brown's Dairy in Queensland and perhaps nationwide. To my knowledge, these were originally exclusively a Western Australia brand, and the fact that it put such a strong foot forward too, like we're talking about some really strange flavors here. Cinnabon, Caramelised biscuit, and the other one, which I'm forgetting right now. Crazy. Brown's Dairy isn't just gonna release a chocolate or a strawberry. They do these weird flavors, and I absolutely respect them for that. So let's give it a shake and get into it. So let's open it up. Let's go for that initial smell. Phew, okay, that's weird. I get like a small hint of cinnamon, which is definitely not the flavor I was expecting. I think I can kind of smell the biscuit in there, but honestly, I'd want to say it kind of smells like the Captain Crunch milk from America. I'm actually really curious, what kind of color is this going to be? I feel like it's going to be like the oak vanilla malt, kind of like that creamy color. Ooh, much darker than I expected. You could almost say that looks like iced coffee of some sort. Let's give it a sniff from the glass. Ooh, okay. The cinnamon note has kind of dissipated a little bit. I'm definitely getting a bit more of a caramel tone from the glass. If anyone else out there has tried this, and well, I can't imagine there's too many people who have tried the cinnamon toast crunch one, but if you do ever get the opportunity, they smell remarkably similar, and it's kind of weirding me out a little bit. Let's get into that flavor test now. Ew, ugh, oh, ugh, ugh. Ugh, that's a really weird flavor. It's super watery, but oh my, soggy biscuit? I don't even know how to describe that. That's not pleasant at all. It doesn't even taste like caramel. What the hell is that flavor? Oh, it's so watery. That's so bad. Like, oh, and the aftertaste too. That's not a caramel bisque. That's a caramel mist. It's so ludicrously watery. I cannot even articulate what a surprise that is to experience. The flavor is so strange. It doesn't really lend itself to any sort of resemblance of a creamy drink. It's just really thin, and the flavor is not something that you would ever expect from a flavored milk. It has a kind of almost bitter aftertaste. It kind of hangs in your mouth like the way that coffee or iced coffees negatively hang in your mouth. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't really taste like biscuit. It's got the subtlest, most subtle note of what you might call caramel, and then it's just so thin. It's completely unacceptable for a flavored milk. That's a terrible attempt. I've been seeing a lot of negativity about this one, and it honestly rings true. This is one of those milks that you can definitely skip over. I guess I should give some credit to the fact that they've tried something new, but man, that's something that I would have preferred leaving on the shelf. And I suggest you do the same. There are no fans out there for this drink. It's not the type of disgusting where I would want to spit it out or I regret drinking it. Those kind of experiences would be reserved to ratings of like 1 and 2. I feel like this is the kind of drink where I go, one sip, that's it. I've had worse milks, definitely, but I think this one's very deserving of a 3. I don't think I could really bring it any higher. 4 is like almost passable. If you have any people out there who like this milk, please let me know. I would be really interested to see it because I've only seen negative and I would like to see some positivity, but it can't come from me. That about wraps us up for this week's episode of the Monday Milk Review. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you've enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and maybe even consider subscribing to see more videos like this every Monday. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next week in the Monday Milk Review. Bye bye.